soon as we can work with the hospitals and public health people.
Is that accurate? The tweet was 2 people dead, right? This was Boston Police Department.
There are fatalities. I won't get into the details on that.
Is that tweet correct? 2 people dead.
I said I wouldn't get into the details on that. There are people that have expired as a result of this incident.
Were the devices in the trash can or mailbox?
We don't know.
Commissioner, what about reports that there are police guarding victims at Mass General?
The police have been dispatched to all of the hospitals as part of our investigative protocol to secure the area and also to make sure that we get every witness statement that we can possibly get. All that stuff is happening right now. I'm sorry?
Like guarding rooms, specific rooms at Mass General?
There's a heavy police presence at all the hospitals, some of the hotels, and other venues throughout the city. You shouldn't read anything into that.
As a matter of fact, are you looking at garbage cans and are you looking at these garbage cans? Are they scouring the area, looking at all types of possibilities?
Anything that is unattended right now, any package that is unattended is being treated as a potential problem. And we are methodically going through the area to make sure we check each particular parcel and item that's out there.
Guys, we're going to call this for now. We'll be back with some more information when we have it. And thank you all for coming. Thank you very much.
Just for some background, if you're, say, a 20-year-old college student, grew up in Boston, you'd be forgiven for thinking your mayor will forever be named Menino. He's been mayor for 20 years. Tom Menino was in the hospital this morning. There you see Governor Deval Patrick, who started his day by visiting the mayor in the hospital. The mayor's had a number of health challenges, longest-serving mayor of Boston history. He has decided not to run for re-election, but you cannot keep him down on a day like today. And he got cleaned up and came over to brief the press. We did learn some new details. Police Commissioner, as you heard, backing off those reports that whatever happened at the Kennedy Library was related to this. Much, much less certain. A fire or incendiary device is the new story, but the library officials have said it was just an electrical fire out there. We have lost 2 souls in this today, 100 injuries, 2 confirmed dead at the finish line bombing of the Boston Marathon. Just a time check, 6:02 Eastern, and we're told to expect the president in the briefing room at the White House under 8 minutes from now. We'll, of course, carry his remarks live. Part of the grisly nature of the job of president, in addition to sending men and women into battle and getting the very worst news usually first. We remember the president's remarks on the day of Newtown, and the president has a sad task again today after this loss of life. A day of great widespread injury in Boston. What is usually the most, the happiest day of the calendar in Boston, Mass. Patriots Day, the running of the Boston Marathon. The Red Sox played earlier today. And instead, virtually a 15-block area in central Boston is now locked down, except for public safety officials. As you heard the governor say, it's now a crime scene. This was the first photo we saw this afternoon on social media, indicating to us, we got first word of this via Twitter, that there had been a blast, an explosion along the route of the marathon. Then we saw that first photo showing a plume of smoke in the background and an orange flash in the foreground. We later learned the explanation, as you look at the grisly after effects, the reason we're talking about 2 fatalities, mass casualty event, 100 injuries, all of the detritus left there, some of it of human life on the sidewalk. But that foreground explosion is the second blast. They were timed between 15 and 20 seconds apart. All day long, we've been talking to eyewitnesses. We've been talking to